Yo, 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 what's up, guys, and welcome to the stream. So, as you can see by the thumbnail, there's been a big update. So, if you haven't seen the last devlog number 2, there's been a massive update to the game. But we're going to continue a bit of the optimization from a couple of streams ago. So, we're sort of continuing the update. So, what I want to do is basically I've actually got everything in components now, and like what I want to do is I want to sort of break down TPS. I want to clean everything up here. There's like a smart cover system that I also want to remove. I want to remove that because it's. I mean, like the cover system's good, where you can sort of get to a wall and get behind cover and then sort of peek behind the wall. I mean that's a good feature, but I believe it's not going to be used much in a multiplayer game. So I'm considering removing the whole system because then it's going to give us a lot less load. Because as you can see here, this is running on tick. And I want to sort of clean all this up. So this is all running on tick, and this is just to show the right icon. So I want to sort of clean it up as much as I can. We won't be getting into the cleaning up here. What we're going to be doing is transferring all these components over into the character. Because what I'm doing here is I'm essentially casting to this character to get variables within this character. Like for instance, let me open up the flashlight thing. See, as you can see here, I'm casting to the character, and then I'm getting the flashlight component, which is actually in the character. Like I can just, you know what I mean? I can get it straight from there, and then I'm getting the inventory character component, which is that's the only one that's going to stay, because the inventory is sort of for multiple different characters, so that's the only one that's going to be a component. But that is actually in here, so that variable is in here. So I don't need to get, cast to get that variable. And this variable here, instead of casting to there, I can just get it from here. Alert. If I type alert, as you can see, I've got the variable there, so I can get everything in there and make it run a lot more efficiently by putting it into this character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building all my new stuff here above here, and then I'm going to go through and clean all this off stream sort of thing. But that's what we're going to do, is we're going to optimize everything just to make everything a little bit better. But before that happens, if you're watching after the stream, jump a bit forward. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this link, quickly throw it in a Discord. Everyone, big updates. So we can go like that. Hopefully that's going to be good. If I go like this, it usually kicks it in. So there we go. Yep, number 31. That's good. So we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. And so that's what we're going to be doing today, guys. So yes, it's pretty much, I'm going to be breaking this down completely. There's a lot of stuff on this event tick that I want to remove, like this, for instance. This is updating the UI because the crosshair needs to be updated because it changes size. So maybe I can break that type of logic just so we can eliminate this running on tick, you know what I mean, and maybe have some standard sizes so we don't have to be doing that. And you know, these locomotion values would have to be on tick, and this scanner would have to be on tick as well. But I want to try and break it down as much as I can. But like I said, we're not probably not going to get into that. But let me just quickly open up my phone. It will take me like 2 seconds just so I can see the chat. There it is. Should be able to go like that. Shout out to the 2 viewers. But that's where we are. How you doing, Woodland Prepper? Greetings. Woodland Prepper says, I don't know if you ever responded. I suggested to make the flashlight beam more static. What do you mean by more static, mate? Well, I'm actually going to add a bit of logic here, which I actually can do inside this event graph. I don't think I can do a timer inside of this component. So I'm actually going to add it's a little timer, so it's sort of, instead of just turning on and turning off, it sort of dims on and then dims off sort of thing. It's actually built into this example character. Where I actually took the flashlight from this character. So where is it? It's down here, sort of thing. There it is here. So adding this timer, so it sort of slowly opens and closes the intensity. So I'll be able to do that once I put everything into here. But Ling HKHOA 2004. How you doing, mate? Hi, how you doing? I'm doing good, mate. How about you? Shout out to the 1 viewer. But anyway, that's where we are today. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you. I'm going to jump in game. and show you, because the reason why I'm doing all this optimization is the there's low FPS. We're running at about 20 FPS, guys. So I've sort of tried, like, I've got Lumen turned off. I tried to turn off Nanite, but then I had issues with this thing flashing, sort of flashing in and out of existence. So there was a bug sort of thing. So I've left Nano on, and I sort of noticed the drop after I added the new skybox. I tried to optimize it as much as I can, but it doesn't really seem to matter. It doesn't really seem to change the FPS. But the only other thing I can think of is all the timers and all the bad blueprint code. I need to clean it all up. I need to eliminate any timer that I can. So if I go like this, stats, FPS, like look, 20 FPS, guys. It's dropping down to about 15 FPS sort of thing. But I've actually removed motion blur, which has done a massive difference with the performance on that. So look, I'm at 15 FPS. And if I stop, it sort of goes up to about 20. So I think I was about 30 FPS, or it wasn't much better before everything else. So this is me running it in editor while I'm recording. Plus, my build's not that good. It's an i5 8600, a GTX 1660 Super, 32 gigabyte RAM, and yeah, it's not nothing big. Sorry, let me rephrase. I commented something along the lines of the swaying. Oh, that's right. It was a bit nauseating because it's attached to the shoulder. I thought about having it attached to weapons, but if you don't have any weapons, then you won't have a flashlight, and the flashlight's very much needed, just in case it's nighttime. So I'm going to make it that everybody spawns their first, like when they start a new life and they spawn for the first time, they get a flashlight. So I might look into that. Yeah, I'll look into the flashlight. I'll take that into account. So basically just straight ahead of the player character instead of bouncing back and forth. The reason why it's bouncing back and forth is because it's attached to the character. See on the right shoulder, see above the backpack strap, there's a flashlight there attached to the shoulder. So that's the idea of where the flashlight is. So when he's sort of like running, he's going up and down sort of thing. So it's sort of attached to the character, and I can't really fix that. There's nothing I can really do about that. The only thing I can do is attach it to the end of a shotgun, maybe, where you can sort of aim and sort of direct the flashlight that way. But shout out to the 4 viewers. But that's where we are, guys. We're at 20 FPS, and I've ran out of options setting-wise. So now we've got to optimize blueprint-wise. Because what I'm going to do is once I get everything broken down and all that, everything optimized blueprint wise, this is the only things that I'm going to add, and I'm going to consider a version 1.0. I'm pretty much consider that I'm pretty close to a version 1.0, and these are the only things I need to add, which is pretty much just crouching, vaulting, water physics, water system, finish the vehicle system. It's not complete. I've got to do bullet impacts. That's very easy. I've got to make a new blood effect system. That's very easy. I've added that. That should be removed. Foliage interaction. That's just so when you're running through a bush, it sort of interacts with the player. It sort of gets out of the way of the player. That's something simple, and just a simple main menu and saving system. Then I'm going to consider that a version 1.0, and then I'm going to go straight into C++. So once I get all these blueprint optimized and broken down as much as possible. As you can see here, you might have noticed that I've cleaned up a lot of the assets. I'm also going to use a tool that I downloaded to be able to clean up any unused assets. So I'm really the only option I've got now to try and fix the FPS is to just fix up my ridiculous code, my blueprint code, which I've just been throwing together pretty much. Yeah, definitely I see that would be finicky at best. Finicky, that's the first time I've ever seen that word. But anyway, shout out to the 3 viewers. But let's jump straight into it. So we don't want to do any of that nonsense. So what we can do, actually, I need to sort all this stuff out. See, there's my custom ones. See, maybe all this stuff can go somewhere. Interesting. You know what? We'll just do it like this. Custom. Bit of lag there. Okay, custom. Uh, Custom. Oh, bit of a lag there. All right, now I've got some custom stuff. So let me just rename this. So, and that's another thing I want to do. I've got I want to try and eliminate any sort of timers I have in any way that I can, sort of thing. And the way I'm thinking is because I've got timers for the zombies respawning, and I've got timers for the pickups respawning. But instead of having their own actors sort of running their own timers, I'm thinking about moving it over to the game mode, having everything handling with the game mode. Alright, so I got that and that's there. So what I want to do is I want to add the flashlight logic stuff. So I can go to here. We can grab that. So now I'm just moving all this stuff over, optimizing it as much as I can. So we want to paste that variable. That player data is not really what we want to do. Is we want to compile save. Not sure how to spell it. Restart Gaming says, just the ID, have player spawn with glow stick, then later they can buy a craft or a flashlight. Glow stick's an idea, but glow sticks, I don't know, in a zombie apocalypse, I think a flashlight is just more survival like, if you will. So we can go to custom with that. So now we've got the flashlight variables. What we can do, we've got an input graph there. Actually, we can just theoretically just go. I don't know why it makes you redo that, but we will. Don't worry about that. We can go. Okay. Multicast toggle. Okay. So server, then multicast. Multicast this. But what we want to do is we want to go over to this bad boy and go, okay. Maybe we can just go, we don't need that stuff there, we need this. And flip-flops, I heard that they're not good to do. Maybe we can just do a Boolean check, I don't know. Let's see what happens when we paste this. Hopefully the timeline's going to paste. It looks like it will. Yes! Beautiful. Okay. So now, theoretically, we can go. Wait, replace. That should be good. I don't know, I'm just going to leave the flip-flop, I guess. It will look cleaner than this, won't it? No, I heard flip-flops are not good, because like it would have to store the memory somewhere. I'd rather store the memory in a Boolean, you know what I mean? Alright, okay. Yep. What the hell? Okay, I can grab that. Move this. So theoretically, we can jump in game. A flashlight would just look better by turning it on. Okay, there's the intensity. We can go like that. Okay. Okay, we'll just go like this. Sorry for the OCD, but anyway, we're going to clean it up. Okay, now that looks good. Play from start. Okay. Interesting. So that should compile without issue. What's the go? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, well, SRV. This is just me turning the flashlight off if they actually if it's still on, like when they die. See, I've got to clean all this stuff up. Like, alright, so now this will just work normally, so that's good. Uh, okay, everything's good. So now I can go back to this. So now I've got my flashlight logic. Going to the input graph. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. But I'm just going to build above this line here. So hopefully I can fit this. That nonsense can get removed. Oh, the inventory. I can see the inventory not being happy once I do all this stuff. Okay. Okay, flashlights. We check if they've got a flashlight, which is from here. That's good. Alright, that should just compile. Alert, which would be in here. Alright, this should be good to go. Character components. Alright, that's good. So there we go, we've got flashlights. So now we can go remove that component. So that's actually now just running a lot more efficiently. It's already got the variables, everything it needs here. So now I can remove this nonsense. I don't need that anymore. So now we can go to the player and go bang. So that's that cleaned up. DayZ style. Saw the dev. Hi, how you doing, mate? Woodland Prepper. Well, guessing by my name, I know a thing or two. Glow sticks can store at the right temperatures for a very long time. It will be reasonable. I might consider that. I'll look into that. The only problem is just trying to find the models. And spotlight, point lights, they don't like overlapping, so uh, they can also run out over time to encourage the players to buy a flashlight. Yeah, like I said, I'll look into that. So hopefully everything's. I just thought the stream. Okay, so we're gonna have to break this whole thing. So we're gonna have to break references. We're gonna have to go into the inventory, clean it right up. Oh no, interesting. It's actually gonna make it harder. To actually get the, well, hopefully I've got it anyway. So components, it would be in here or here. No, it would be here in the menu. Yes, in the use button. Look at all this absolute nonsense I need to clean right up. So here we go, flashlight. So we better have character references. Lucky we do. SRV toggle. Oh, we had a crash. Hopefully nothing needed to save. Close without sending. Well, there's our first crash for a while actually. But anyway, we'll just open it back up. It takes a little bit to open, so we'll jump. If anyone's got any questions, jump into the chat. But if you'd like to contribute to the game, hit the like button. just some suggestions. All good, man. All good, Woodland. If you'd like to make sure I actually get the suggestion, there's a Discord link in my in the description. Just go into that Discord link and there's a suggestion section on the Discord. So go check that out and put it in there. And I usually definitely see it if you do that. So yes, this is the Discord. Right now we've got 109 members, 22 online. If you'd like to showcase any of your stuff, you can. There's just a general chat section. There's also a section for this game where I post just random media stuff. You know, random progress. This is the suggestions area where you can come and suggest. We've got testers. If you'd like to become a tester, jump into this channel. As you can see here, it's pretty much a log, and these guys are testers. And if you'd like to become an official tester for the actual closed beta, which I hope is by the end of this year, so 4 to 6 months. Yeah, so that's where we are. So we just got to wait a little bit for this to open. It's actually a big project actually. Let me show you the size of it. So we can go to Unreal Projects, and as you can see, compressed, it's 28 gigs actually. That's very interesting because I must have removed a lot of stuff. Okay, anyway, well, that's good that it's actually a smaller size. And we've got some load errors. Yes, those are the load areas right there. So we need to fix all this stuff. 3 assets, yes. Shout out to the 2 viewers. Alright, so we don't need that. We need this. Okay, character reference. SRB toggle. Alright, any other errors? No. It doesn't like this. That's because we theoretically don't need it anymore. Okay. So that's good. That's good. So now the flashlight's been transferred over. Let's jump in game. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well just go make sure we're at night time so we can see. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and you will probably notice that I actually worked on the lighting a bit since the actual devlog. So it's not as pitch black at night time like it was before. It's actually, there's like a nice light. You can sort of see yourself, you can see the character, you can sort of see your surroundings. The flashlight's sort of there just so it looks better, sort of thing. Like, so you can actually see things properly. I'm pretty sure that is in this update, yes. I don't know why I'm capping it at 60 FPS. But actually, what if that 30 FPS is the cap in the settings? Because I learned something about there's a cap, FPS cap. So this is nighttime now, sort of thing. See how there's a nice, you know what I mean? It's not full on, and I don't have a flashlight because I have to go on. I can buy one here. And flashlight is not working, very hilariously. Please give me errors, and no, that's not a good thing. What I'm assuming, Uh, okay. So I got that message. Didn't get that message, but we went to here and this didn't work. So this obviously is not working. So if the flashlight's on, we want to reverse this. Okay. Let me just quickly look at this. So it was working the wrong way, that's why. I'll go into here, go to here, just double check. That's actually got a time, which I'm assuming there would be. Yes, the new intensity. Oh no. Time 0, okay. Reverse from end. This backpack instance, okay. So that looks good. So now it should work. Come on. There we go. So now we're gonna, how long are we going for? 26 minutes, not bad. So we'll jump back in. So we'll jump in game and test that. Should work now anyway. Shout out to the 5 viewers. If you'd like to contribute to the game, hit the like button, consider subscribing, and if you can, go and share the video. I'd actually prefer you to go to share the devlog, because I'd prefer, because the devlogs is sort of just everything that's sort of been done recently in one sort of video sort of thing. Sort of it's a way to stay updated if you don't really want to follow the streams. But some people like to stream, so I still do them. It's how I started, and won't be stopping. So, okay, so now we should be able to, there we go. And see how it actually, instead of turning straight on, it actually, I can see why it's a bit nauseating, because it's attached to the player, and what on earth? The flashlight looks useless now. Wait, what's going on? It's not, something's wrong with it. Okay, I'm assuming this has got some sort of, I think I know what it might be. It might be me doing this. Post process. Yeah, I think that had something to do with it. Method. Or it could have something to do with that. We'll test this, we'll see if that's the issue. Because the flashlight was just not cooperating. And try and build the lighting first quickly. It only takes a second. Alright, so now let's jump in and see if this, if our flashlight just bugs on us again. Looks pretty good. Okay. It could be the anti-aliasing, because it was on something else before and I've changed it recently. What's going on? Okay. Yep, okay. See? Some serious stuff. Anti. What was that other one called? Oh, virtual maps. That's already good. Let's see if the anti-aliasing's got anything to do with it. That might have fixed it. We'll see. Because I did tamper around with those settings trying to, because I have already I've tried to disable nanite, but it didn't really do anything. And I think with the large world, nanite is going to be more of a beneficial. But Lumen, on the other hand, is totally different. You're going to need a really good PC to run Lumen. I think nanite sort of requires good PC hardware, but not as much as Lumen. Lumen just makes the lighting look so realistic. Like you'll see lighting come through this window and sort of make a square sort of thing. It still does that, but not as realistic. And look at the lights flashing. There's something wrong with these lights. See the candles just. Mm. Oh well, oh, my bad. It's not the anti-aliasing. Interesting. Okay, so now it's bugged for some reason. Okay. Shadow. This one is not compatible with nanite geometry. Is that the distance fields? Okay. Distance fields. Static mesh is needed for ray tracing in Lumen. For movable skylights. Um, I think you're meant to turn that off when you don't. Okay. Now, anti. Maybe that one is the one. Alright, we'll restart. The actual code for the flashlight could be the issue. You have doubts with what, mate? Okay. Okay, we're just restarting now. Take a little bit. Shout out to the two viewers. How long have we been going for? 34 minutes, not bad. We'll go for another 20, 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. But I need to work out what is happening with this light. It might be a movable thing. Interesting. Actually, I might quickly turn on Lumen because I don't think Lumen really. I might turn on Lumen and see if that's just the issue. I have no idea what's going on with this flashlight. It's always like this with the streams. Most of the time I scrap what I've done on the stream and have to redo it. Maybe I should start planning these streams out a little bit more. But I just jump straight in with a task and we just sort of get around to do it. This is just the joy of game development, guys. It's fairly fun. Here we go. takes a little bit to load the beast of a, because the map is 26 gigabytes in itself. So about 10 gigabytes extra. Actually, it's not as big now. It's like 28 now. So shout out to the 2 viewers. All right. What I should do. That timeline is only, I don't know. I'm just going to see if it's the timeline. Wait. And the intensity is not big enough too. So we're turning it off, we're turning it on. I think it was like 100,000 or something ridiculous. That's a million. 100,000. Movable. Alright, now we test this. I don't know what on earth was going on with the flashlight. There's always just some random bug that just doesn't even make sense. Like, so that means if it was in a component, it doesn't bug, but if it's not in the component, interesting. Oh wait, does this even? That's really low. Well, there we go. It's the intensity. I mean, do we really need? There's the number there that we want. Obviously. So we're just doing this, guys. We're not even gonna bother with the timeline. The timeline is just not where it's at. Yeah, get rid of that. Alright, flashlight's done. We can move on now. You know what, actually? Oh. Okay. I'm just going to make sure that's bright enough, which it should be, because it would theoretically be 10 times brighter. Alright. We're going to quickly jump back in, just to make sure that's done, and then we can move on to the next one, which would be footsteps sounds. I'm pretty sure you would have to replicate the sounds, and the way I'm doing it is animation notifiers. So got some animation notifiers when their foot hits the ground in the animation, and then I'm casting to the character or to the footprint component, and then casting multicasting the sounds. So that will be shouldn't be too hard to transfer that over. There we go. That's what we want. If this thing disappears, okay, good. No. Alright. Okay, good. Alright. So there's that. So now we can move into footsteps. Event graph, okay. Interesting, okay. Copy. Paste. But this would go into custom. Ground line trace. This will be self. Alright, there's our ground line trace. Should be able to just paste these straight in with a custom category. Full step run sound. Custom. That's the last one there. We'll put a custom on that. Alright, so now we can go into here. That needs to be created. We can put this into the custom. Let's run volume, walk volume. We'll put this into the custom and jump volume, which is the run volume. Jump volume, which should be the same as run. Run volume, jump volume. Interesting. So run volume was 0.5, I think. Jump was 0.5. Walk volume. I think that was it. What is it here? 0.3, 0.5. Okay, 0.3, 0.3, 0.5. Okay. But this is jump. So now I can get this. Custom. Close and breath volume. Okay. Now I've got a couple booleans. Shout out to the free viewers. I wish you can just grab all these and copy them all over in one hit, man. Oh, this is going to go custom, not combat. Can I paste it in there? Yes, nice. Okay, nice. All right. No, no. Yes, yes, no. Yes, yes, no. All right, now we've got everything there. We should be able to just Theoretically, we can go like this. Uh, oh, what the fuck, bro? Okay. I don't know why it does that. It's like I'm pasting it there anyway, like MC walk, MC run, MC close, MC close. What's going on here? Okay, I can put this here and then it will stop whinging. Okay, okay, okay. MC close, MC breath, MC jump. I don't know if this is like an inefficient way to do it, but this is just how I've worked it out. MC land. So theoretically, self, 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 alright, footsteps done. Now what I should do is go to here and go to here. Uh, wow, that's the wrong one. Oh, this is TPS, that's why. Am I doing it here? Uh, wow, okay. No, I'm not, because we're not doing that. I'm using that, so we have to go to here, player, main, retargeting, then go down to that one. Here's our footsteps here, okay. Yes, we got the character, very nice. SRV landing. Is there a jump sound? There is. I don't know why I was doing that. So landed sound, jump sound. Alright. Sprint and run, yes. SRV run. MC run sound, interesting. Okay. SRV footstep run. Footstep. What? SRV footstep. Okay. I don't know what was going on there, but anyway, there's run. Now we got walk here. SRV footstep walk. And this last one here should be good. Breath sound. And now we've got close sounds. Alright, so there's that. So now footsteps should be good. Save have to cast, to things inside of components. So footstep component is now done. So that's good. Footstep component is removed. Let's just double check before I start deleting things. So now footsteps should be good. Shout out to the 2 viewers. Okay. Takes a bit to load in. How long we've been going for? Almost an hour. Alright. Footsteps are fine. Got no errors, that's always a good sign in some cases. So now we can go to here. Eliminate that. Delete. I can remove that. So hopefully I can go back into the Survivor. Inventory stay in. So the next one I need to work on this, and because there's 4 different types. There's no base vehicle, there's 4 different types of vehicles, so I need to use an interface for this. I'll do that a bit after. We won't get that done today. But we'll go in there, we'll double check. This will compile. Okay, it compiles. Okay, that's good. So that's done. So now what we can do is look into stats. See, these are the things I want to eliminate. I'll show you. This. Why have I got 2 timers? Oh my god. See, timers are not a good thing. Running non-stop and Yeah, it's not going to happen. We need to do all this in one hit because look, I bet you the stats delay is the exact same as what? Health delay. Oh, because that's got to update your actual health in real time. Interesting. So I'd have to think about that again. So owning client, update stats. Yeah, add hunger level. Maybe instead of running a timer non-stop, inside of here where I actually apply damage, then I update the stats. Then I sort of update it instead of just running something in the background to update it. So like on any damage, that's just doing the damage hit, so it'll be on point damage. So this is where I'm actually getting the damage here. So what I could do, the stats component, that would be actually in there. So that's what I can do. Whenever that's set, I can just update it that way. Yeah, that can get removed. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I can have all this logic in here. So then that eliminates that. But this one here's going to need a timer. But that's only every 30 seconds. So that's the only timer I want for the character, literally, is just this one timer. That is like critical, it's sort of needed, mandatory. Like, because I need to lower the stats every 30 seconds. There's no other way to do it. So we're going to end up with this one timer for the player. Hopefully this one timer. And for stuff like this, for instance, this pickup manager, here's the timer here. The respawn pickup every 45 minutes, 2700 seconds. So that's the only game timer I want, is this one. But maybe what I can do, am I doing it here? I don't think I'm doing any respawns for these. Let's look at the AI manager or zombie manager. We're not doing much here. This is just spawning them initially. So that's alright then. So this is the only timer I want for the game, every 30 seconds. And the only timer we have for the character is every 30 seconds. So 2 timers running every 30 seconds. That's as far as we're going to go with timers. Because I want to eliminate all this nonsense here with the, like, you shouldn't be using on tick like this, man. Look at it. It's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 processes. There's something that needs to be on tick like this. Oh, wow. Okay. Like that. Scare the pickup scanner. But see, I can eliminate all this just by removing the smart cover system. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. Because the smart cover system is pretty bugged. Like depending on what your height, like covering, getting up against the cover, it's sort of the legs sort of glitch in that. So it's just going to be a feature that you'll use once to go, oh, that's cool, but it's not going to be very practical in gameplay. You know what I mean? You taking 1 or 2 seconds to go into cover animation and out of cover animation, you're just going to get sniped in the head. You know what I mean? Like you're just going to get eradicated in that whole second, because that whole second you can't really move because you're going through the animation. So that's getting removed completely. But as you can see, we're starting to break everything down into here. We're starting to put everything here so we can just access things directly here, and we don't need all this nonsense. The only the component that we're going to have is this one. I'm going to remove this one because, as you can see, the smart cover system is somewhat separate to A2PS, so it's going to be easy to remove that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, clean all this nonsense up, clean up this tick, remove as much as I can here, organize all this stuff here, and then once everything is built into this character, then I optimize everything as much as I can, and then I'll start looking at some C++ and start building things into C++ for optimization. But let's see if we've got a little bit of a frame rate change. So how long will we going for? 1 hour. What we're going to do is we're going to jump in game, see how the frame rate is holding up, and then we might finish up with the live stream, guys. So thanks for joining in, but that's what we're working on now. We're working on optimization of the blueprints, cleaning everything up, getting rid of all these stupid timers, and yeah, just running everything as smooth as possible, and then going into optimization with C++. And then, as you can see here, we're not far off the version 1.0, because once I'm done there, then we're going to be like thinking about closed beta, so it's not far off. How you doing, Toad Prince, mate? Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, we're about to finish up. Shout out to the 5 viewers, but this is where we are. This is the to-do for the version 1.0. There's a couple bugs I need to fix, and also some optimization, which is pretty much what we're working on now. This doesn't need to be done because I fixed that issue. So there we can go like that. And that's pretty much where we are. So let's check out the stat. FPS. Hasn't changed much. I mean, at 20 frames a second, it's still fairly responsive. I think turning the motion blur off, because everyone kept complaining about the motion blur, you can't actually see it now. It's actually a big difference. I think that motion blur was very laggy. So at least we're getting cleaner with the blueprints anyway. So that's pretty much where we are for this live stream. Anyway, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up this live stream. But if you'd like to, if you're new to this game, this whole stream and that, actually, let me just save everything. Go and check out the last devlog, which was just posted recently, devlog number 2. You can probably start at devlog number 1. But there's significant changes between 1 and 2. But that's where we are, guys. We're working on optimization now. Pretty much just finishing everything up, cleaning everything up, making sure everything is as efficient as possible, and look into this frame rate stuff. It could just be a standard thing that you're going to get like 20-30 frames a second in the editor, but that's something else I want to do. Is once I finish get it to a 1.0 version, I'm going to start building the game to see how we go with that. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this live stream. If you want to contribute to this game, hit the like button, consider subscribing, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.